My brother Andrew and I were fishing on the Sea of Galilee one afternoon, casting our nets, when Jesus walked by and said, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." We immediately left our nets and followed him. Later, he would use that old boat of ours as a wayside pulpit from which to speak to the multitudes that gathered to hear. One morning, he said to me, "Simon, put out onto the deep and let down your nets for a catch." I said, "Lord, we have toiled all night and have caught nothing. But at your word, we will again let down the nets." We caught so many fish, we had to summon other nearby boats to help contain the catch. And when we returned to shore, I fell at Jesus' feet and cried out, "Depart from me, Lord, for I am a sinful man." But he comforted me and said that thereafter we would be fishing for men. He even changed my name from Simon to Peter, which means the rock. And when I confessed him as the Christ, the Son of the living God, near Caesarea Philippi, he said, "On this rock I will build my church." But a moment later, when I protested against his going into Jerusalem to suffer death at the hands of evil men, he rebuked me and said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." So I am truly a mixture of good and evil, of godliness and ungodly humanity. But I am determined to prove to Jesus that my love and loyalty and devotion are genuine and sincere. The Apostle Peter, at this point, is a very conflicted person, I believe. Peter, since the beginning, has assumed the position of leadership within Jesus' small community of followers. He's enjoyed this prominence, and he works hard to protect it and preserve it. Much of what he says and does at this point is to assure his position of prominence within the group. He hears Jesus' words about a new kingdom where the first will be last, and the followers are to serve one another. Peter, I think, is in denial of this, and yet he hears, and he hears, and he continues to see more and more of what Jesus means by the heavenly kingdom. And Peter wonders. He wonders if he should embrace this new kingdom and turn with Jesus toward his impending death, or to hold his ground and hold his position. He wonders. Peter, of course, will ultimately continue to be a leader in the early church, but his prominence will change from one of power to one of humility. And he will make contributions, huge contributions, to the growing church in the Mediterranean, the near world, before he is ultimately called to give up his own life for the cause of the gospel.